If you are following me, I know that you are in that category of people that seek improvement both as a person and as a climber. And this also means that you know who Tom Randall is, because you religiously watch all lattice climbing videos. Tom Randall is the co-founder of both Lattice Training and White Boys, and he is probably the most influential climbing coach on the internet. Tom Randall is incredibly positive and supportive, but have you noticed what is his favorite compliment?
Oh, good effort.
Good effort.
Good effort.
Good effort.
Oh, good effort.
The different types of compliment that you receive change the way that you perceive yourself. Let's compare good effort with well done and so strong. Good effort is rewarding the process. Doesn't matter if you made the move or not. If you tried hard and put a lot of intentionality in what you did, you deserved your social treat. Well done usually rewards achievement. We rarely use it when someone doesn't reach their desired goal, and therefore it reinforces the concept that people care about your performance rather than putting effort into what you're doing. Sometimes you might even receive it when you don't really do much to improve your performance.
Come on, Chris. Go for the next one. Just go for it. Oh man, you're doing a wonder. You want your legs to be, yeah, just push with your legs. You can use your legs. Yeah, there you go.
Finally, so strong is a compliment that is not even directed to the action, but to the person themselves. It's not what you do, it's what you are. When you make person-related compliments, you're linking the person's worth to their achievement. And that is dangerous, because it means that if you don't achieve, if you don't reach your goal, you show that you're not strong and that you're not good as a climber. This in turn creates the base for fear of failure. When, how, where, how much, and in which context you receive the compliment, among with the influences of your genetic predisposition and how much you give weight to different compliments and criticism, will influence what your type of mindset is. Mindset is the underlying beliefs and attitudes about intelligence and abilities, and has been a huge topic of interest in the fields of psychology and education. Carol Dweck from Stanford University introduced the concept of growth and static mindsets, which describe how individuals approach challenges and setbacks. In a growth mindset, individuals believe that their abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication, while in a static mindset, individuals believe that their abilities are fixed and unchangeable.
We took fifth graders. We give them puzzles to solve.
So you see these blocks? Can you tell me what color is on that side?
Red, yellow, white, blue.
All right, so what I want you to do is put these blocks together so that the picture on top matches the picture here, all right?
First, we give children a set of easier puzzles to do.
Now here's the next one.
When these 9 and 10-year-olds successfully put together the puzzle, the children are praised for either their intelligence,
Wow, you did really well. You must be really smart at these.
or the effort they made.
Wow, you did really well. You must have tried really hard at these.
Then we give them a much harder set of problems, ones that they might, in fact, struggle with.
Here's the next one.
And we see what happens to their confidence. Do they think, oh, this means I'm not good at it after all? Do they stop liking the puzzles? Or do they maintain their confidence and think, well, it just needs more effort or strategies? What happens to their motivation?
Are you ready to go on?
Ta-da! We also ask them, well, which problems do you want to work on some more? Those easier ones or those harder ones? And generally we find that the kids who have been praised for their intelligence really want to go back to those easier ones that were kind of their claim to fame.
This is a sign of a fixed mindset, the belief that intelligence is innate and can't be changed.
What we found was that children thought that difficulty meant they weren't smart or they weren't good at the task.
So you seem to have more trouble with this one, and I want to know why you think that was.
Probably because I'm not good at these problems.
A very discouraging conclusion.
Other children show a growth mindset.
The growth mindset is like this. No matter who you are, you can always become a great deal smarter. They feel smart when they're working really hard on something difficult and making progress.
So if I give you some more problems, would you like more problems like these that are pretty easy so you'll do well, or problems like these that'll be hard but you might learn a lot from them?
These.
More like these?
Students praised for effort generally want those hard ones that they can learn from. What I've learned from my research is that kids, and I think adults too, are exquisitely sensitive to what's going on in a situation, what other people value, what they're being judged on.
Studies on both adults and children showed the mindset has a profound impact on achievement, motivation, but also satisfaction, anxiety, and stress levels. Growth and static mindset are also context dependent, which means that you might have a growth mindset when it comes to one specific topic or element and a static mindset for another one. Most climbers will believe that there is potentiality for them to grow, but it is when you go into that style that they know that they're not really that good at is where you see their real mindset profile. Tom is primarily a crack climber, and trad climbers usually rely on safety and contact points as much as possible. If we were to think about the opposite, the anti-style of crack climbing, it would probably be comp style climbing. Tom said many times that dynamic coordination moves are his weakness.
Tip for doing these like comp style moves is I started trying to learn these style of moves maybe like 2 years ago, and I was really bad at them. I probably still look relatively bad, but the trick is that...
But we saw throughout the years a lot of improvement. It's not uncommon to see a climber that really can't walk away from that crimpy project that suits their style perfectly. But at the same time, when you see them in front of a slab, they will make a disgusted face. A climber with growth mindset that is in front of something that they're not good at will approach challenging routes with a sense of excitement, knowing that each climb represents an opportunity to develop their abilities. It's not like it has to be the preferred thing, but you can see that the approach can be quite different. In fact, they will be more likely to persist through setbacks and failures, which in turn is the perfect recipe for a well-rounded and competent climber. A growth mindset can also help a climber to develop the necessary grit and determination to persist through difficult climbs and achieve their goals. In contrast, a climber with a more static mindset may be more likely to give up when faced with challenges. They may view a difficult climb as a threat to their self-image and become discouraged, and they are not immediately successful. A static mindset is often the biggest obstacle in a climber's ability to push themselves to their limit and achieve their goals. Also, it shouldn't be forgotten that a growth mindset can facilitate a sense of community and collaboration among climbers. Climbers with a growth mindset understand that they can learn from each other and are willing to share their knowledge and experiences with others. This creates a supportive environment where climbers can change and motivate one another to achieve their goals and have higher levels of satisfaction and connection with their sport. After this, I'm sure you won't see Tom Randall's compliments in the same way. What about you? When is it that you give fist bumps? Is it when the person sends, or is it when they put a lot of effort into it? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Stay psyched.